Hi everybody.
We just left France and are currently in Milan, Italy, and we want to share with you some tips for backpacking through France on a budget that we think might be useful.
The first thing that we would like to share is the food, because the majority of the money you're going to be spending is on food while you're backpacking. I have been following a raw diet, and Travis has been eating some of the local stuff, so I will talk about the fruit that I found is the cheapest in France. France doesn't have much options for the raw diet, so the majority of what I've been eating is melons, because Italy grows a lot of melons, so it doesn't have to be exported that far, and so they're really, really cheap. We've also been doing some wild berry picking here because there is lots of berries. Blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries, which the blueberries here are amazing. Way better than the ones you find at the store. Ciao can talk about some of the local cuisines in France.
In France, bread is really cheap, like French baguettes, and it'll last you a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they have something called tabbouleh, which is couscous and some vegetables mixed in it with oil.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also really cheap and easy to get a hold of in any supermarket. That's about it for the vegan food
Oh wait,
that's
falafel,
available.
boo-boo.
Oh, and falafel.
Yeah, we totally forgot about that.
Falafel is really good, and we didn't know about it until we got closer to the Mediterranean, but it's basically fried chickpeas, and they'll put it in a taco or in a bread and make it a sandwich. And sometimes they'll even put hummus on it, and it's really good, and it has spices on it. And if you come here and you go to the Mediterranean, then you definitely have to try it because it's an awesome local cuisine.
Yeah. Next, we would like to talk about water, because that's really essential.
There are water fountains everywhere, so don't go and buy water bottles because that will take a toll on your wallet. And it's really easy to find the water fountains. There's this app that you could download. It's called maps.me, and it'll show you all the drinking water in the city. It even shows Wi-Fi and toilets. It's really helpful if you're traveling.
And it's completely free to download, and you do not have to have Wi-Fi. You just have to have Wi-Fi to download the area, and then you don't have to have Wi-Fi after that. So it's really amazing. It's been really helpful for us.
Next thing is shelter, which is really easy to come by in France.
Yeah. In France, there's a ton of backpackers, and a lot of the locals travel, so it's really accepted to camp just anywhere. It's not... we wouldn't recommend camping directly in the cities, which we've done before because we would get stuck, but it's better to camp in the woods, obviously, where you can't be seen and no one can take any of your things, and on the beaches. And a lot of the locals will actually just come up to you, and they're super friendly, and they'll just ask you to hang out with them, and they'll end up saying, hey, you want to stay at my house? The people in France are extremely genuine. We've had the best experiences in France with the people. I would say #1 country to go to if you're trying to hang out with the locals and go out to party.
Some places that we recommend you visit while you're traveling through France is Lyon. It's probably our favorite city because we met some amazing people there that took us in at around 11 to 12 at night. And we partied all night with them, and they're amazing people.
And we walked around the city, and every single person, I swear, is outside just hanging out, willing to talk to anyone. We were walking with one of the locals that we met that he was just talking about, and people were like, hey, what's up, just talking to her, and we're like, come sit down with us and chat with us. And we met so many people from the United States and just locals and stuff, and they're just so open and amazing. It's great. I love that place.
Another city that we recommend you visit is Marseille. It's on the Mediterranean. The people there aren't as friendly as Lyon. I think Lyon is just a special place.
Yeah.
But the view from Marseille is amazing. Just go check out those two places.
And if someone comes up to you and asks you to buy marijuana or hash, do not do it. It's usually fake. Just letting you guys know, that is a big warning. Don't waste your money, because there's tons of people walking around. You want to buy this? You want to buy that? That's just something to say, because I don't want anyone to spend their money and get ripped off. But just the locals warned us about that. But the last thing we would like to talk about is the transportation, which is the most important thing, we think, because part of budget traveling is not paying for transportation, because you can't always get around not paying for the food, or sometimes you have to have a place to stay and pay for it, which we really haven't had to do that. But transportation is something that we would never pay for transportation. So we would definitely recommend hitchhiking. The locals are super curious. They love hitchhiking. The majority of them do it themselves. It's a great way to travel there. We have even gotten picked up from not even putting our thumbs out. We were just walking on the side of the road talking, and someone was like, hey, you want to ride? Like, the locals there are just crazy genuine.
And also, like, us putting our thumb out, people probably pick us up within 30 minutes.
Or like way before that, like 5 seconds after we put our thumb out, they're like, hey!
Yeah, and they're all like really friendly, and they just want to get to know you. We even added a few of them on Facebook and WhatsApp and are like keeping in touch with them. Mm-hmm. You'll meet a lot of great people while you're hitchhiking, and also get to a destination.
And it's completely free, so you get to meet locals and get more immersed in the culture, and it's free, so it's great for backpacking on a budget. So that's all we wanted to talk about, and we hope this helps some people.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.